Would everyone please quit saying clip instead of magazine? We're too far into the 21st century for that to still be going on. A clip is a device other than a speed loader used for loading a magazine or cylinder. By the way, I'm drinking sparkling peach flavored Izzy, and it's quite good.
Look alive.
Nothing left to do now but my favorite mission.
Jack's not coming in here.
One of my favorite missions. Action-packed the whole way through. Did you see that green Hulk in the load screen? Hyperion grip. What kind of stock did it have? Was it TDR? I don't think a Hyperion grip is a terrible thing to have on a shotgun. Level 16 relic. The reduction in damage becomes more noticeable on UV, HM, and higher, of course.
Hey, Slab!
This is gonna be fun! You know the scar Axton has on his chin?
Haven't found anything good. My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Do you think that makes him look even more like Michael Bihn's Kyle Reese? Who he only vaguely resembles
New stock. Check back later.
physically.
Goodbye.
But personality-wise, he's more like a Bill Paxton character. Perhaps that's why his name's Axton.
The crabworm ate my fiance.
That might be pretty decent. Does it have... Yep, this is really good. Ha! I'll pass that along. If not for Clappy's secret stash, I'd have to sell that. It's blue, so it doesn't have that
My humble shop.
awkwardly canted double drum,
2 words, maybe.
but still retains the same sort of capacity that
It's a medical
a
license.
bandit gun typically would have. It's perfectly suited for the upcoming mission.
FYI, it may take some serious convincing to get Claptrap to head to Thousand Cuts.
I can't just let this go to waste. I mean, it even has a dull sight. An elemental rat-a-tatter can have a TDR grip on it and it's fine. TDR grip means lesser capacity and a reduction in damage, but also faster reload. If the gun is elemental, then you don't need to prioritize base damage anyway. And if it's bandit, or Vladoff for that matter, then it can withstand having a reduction to its capacity. But Vladov machine pistols can't have TDOR grips. Nor can they have bandit grips. And the reason for that is because bandit machine pistols have their magazine well in front of the trigger group. Like a Scorpion. VZ61, VZ65, VZ82, etc. Hardly anyone is ever depicted using the stock on the Scorpion in movies and video games, probably because it has a very chintzy, trashy stock. Mostly because it's just plain old short. Too short. How much rid?
Dangerous to go alone.
Over halfway
You know where to find
to my next purchase. Don't need to gamble. Don't need to grind. Don't need to farm. I've got everything I need and then some.
Lock and load. See you soon.
Never did use this. I was just more interested in getting use out of multi-barreled shotguns. Oh, I can certainly afford to pass along some of these. I could take the Bane with me, just to play with. This is a bit too good because it's over-leveled for the mission. This would be effective despite being level 21. And go ahead and pass this along. Hold on. That's right, this. Pass that along. Should I use a plain singularity? Or a slag one? I'll decide on that in a moment. Put that in there. Yeah, that looks good. Now. Why use a presence when I have a plasma caster? Well, I like the sight better. Doll versus Tedior. Also, more efficient on ammo, but I'll probably reserve the plasma caster for bigger, tougher enemies, although I do have this, and this will handle that situation just fine. I don't really need 2 slagging guns, but I'll hold on to my Quasar a bit longer. Still, I will never understand why Clappy's stash only has 4 slots. Why not a bare minimum of 8? Travel light. Explodey acid, acid, acid. Slag, slag, more acid. Electric. Plain old damage. So the only element I don't have is fire. Because I'm leaving behind my 4-barreled fire shotgun. You know what? I don't necessarily need all my shotguns to have lots of barrels. So I should do this. Notice how I'm not making my selection based on rarity rating, but instead based on purposefulness. Lemon lime. Good capacity. Thanks to the Bandit 4. It still maintains good accuracy.
Minion! Let's go to 1,000 cuts!
Or not.
I enlisted you as my minion. The Angel just happened to attack Sanctuary. Don't you get it? Jack was coming after me. It's time to take the fight to him. I'll meet you in 1,000 cuts.
I still hear him. Okay, now he's gone. This is gonna be fun! Wait, I already said that. Well, it's worth reiterating because this really is a fun mission. Dull pistols don't benefit from a Tedior grip because they're already fast to reload. You guys really are freaking idiots. No recoil. A blue something. Like a class mod of... Oh, no. Don't need to bother with that because anything I find will be under-leveled. I just wanted to have some fun with this shotgun. It's a plain Jane shotgun,
Who needs a medical
but it's good.
license when you got style? Nothing like a good sale. Farewell, friend.
You're going to be helping me out pretty soon.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hand.
Wait, did an exploder just jump into the air at a buzzard? And I missed it? I looked away. Did he just say Trogdor? Idiots. The whole reason I was shooting at you is because your guys shot at me. Just like Brick said, freaking idiots.
Ready to go? Minion, I've started my attack. I'm gonna tag every inch of this mountain if it's the last thing I do. Let's go. We're gonna make Jack regret ever setting up shop on this cliff. It'll take him minutes to wash this graffiti off. Minutes, I say! Hey, you coming or not? Oh, right. You're not a Hyperion robot. I forget that sometimes. And open! Onward!
Time for this.
Got some buzzards heading your way, Slob!
I will defend you to the death, minion! Oh God, no, I won't!
Oh, you made it past the security wall, huh? That's, real cute. Of course, the fighting's still gonna obliterate you, but nonetheless, cute one.
I disappear.
Ha ha ha! Skeet shooting. With style. Oh. Blah. Kablah. Take out the nuisance first, so I don't get distracted.
Talk to your parents as often as you should.
Ha! Time that just right. Hip fire no good.
Oh, great. Now you're wasting ammo.
Shield come back to me. Exploding. I knew I heard an exploding. Action-packed the whole way through.
You indirectly murder thousands of people every day. Well, at least you stop shooting for a little while.
Ha! Got that mosquito out of my face. Another one. Constructoid coming up. Don't start off with a nuke attack. That's cheap. Dig it.
Ghosty.
A Hulk. Different parts compared to the one that we saw in that load screen. In fact, that one's a perfect hybrid of Torg and Bandit. Everything locked, everything loaded, everything marked, everything membered. This is what I want. That would have cheesed me off if that ledge, if a ledge had presented itself only to get chucked over the edge. A ledge off the edge. Notice how I'm mixing it up with the weapons to maintain my ammo supply.
Be careful, Slam. My boys seen a ton of bad guys between you and the bunker. I know you can do it. My boy throws mortars, Slam.
A shield can take a little bit of that. At the same time, I don't want to take half a year.
Watch out for the mortars, Slam.
They're probably just defending themselves.
So why can't I do the same, huh? So that's where the mortars come from. Yo, 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 yo.
Target circles.
I only went up there because I could have sworn there was like a, I don't know, something to get up there. What am I stuck on? Nothing. Figures.
Knock, knock, bitches. Open up.
Hyperion, turn out! Tossing foe!
I disappear.
Hyperion turret. Doll turrets are better. I just noticed these guys kind of, because they have Cyclops helmets, they vaguely resemble Combine Elite in Half-Life 2. I might someday do a re-LP. By that I mean redo a Let's Play of Half-Life 2. Not guaranteeing anything. Atlas turrets are better than Hyperion. Doll turrets are better than Atlas. Roland's turret has some things going for it, though. Scorpio versus Saber. By comparison, these Hyperion goons have kind of ordinary turrets. Yeah, I'll stick with this synergy. Hyperion. Take out the pesky annoyances first by observing their dots on my map, mini-map. Strafing while I shoot them down so that they're their last act of defiance. A shield breaker shot. Doesn't hit me. See how badass you are. Preparing to launch nuke. Always the nuke. Coward.
Goodbye.
Ha. What good did that nuke malarkey do you, huh? Bring it. Hope I'm not being overconfident.
I disappear. Over here.
Nuclear strike imminent again. See? See what I mean? Coward. Don't screw me over. Thank you. One more. I think badass constructors always launch 3. You see the shadow on that one? I'm not impressed. Med pile. Get stuck. Don't get stuck on that, please. What should I use on you? How about that? Great. I hate the incompetence of technology. I don't hate technology, I just hate it when it doesn't work right. And when does it ever work? My standards are not unreasonable. Huge! Oh, this game. This game. This game relies way too heavily on kamikaze enemies. I have said this so many times. Just spawns out of nowhere. No defense. I'm back. My friends and I are having Subway tonight. So what was I saying?
Hyperion would like to remind you that there is only one thing worse than respawning, and that is not respawning.
Well, I guess you have a point there. I still say the Borderlands games, this one more so than the first one. I'm not sure if Borderlands 3 is going to be like this. Relies too heavily on kamikaze-type enemies to screw over the player.
Preparing missile barrage.
Well, at least you're not starting off with a nuke. Like a coward. And of course, even though it was an exploder that took me out, the constructor has its health back. All of its health back. Where were you, RPG loader, when I needed you to score a second win? I'd have this over and done with if I was doing a flat-off run. All you need is a druid. Synergy does okay.
Focus on the assassin!
Gotcha.
What is now you were there, Sean. You would need to reload.
Not necessarily. Depends on how many enemies I'm confronting. A root. Root's not bad. Though I prefer a lance. Root has Daw barrel, lance has Jacob's barrel. Fuse time too high. See that med vial? Just almost hit him. No structurally superfluous scope. Not bad, not bad. And that would be great for this mission. You know, except that I'm doing a Hyperion Allegiance run, but still. Let's get a look at that. Ah, these make a good pair. All Torg up front. Plus a TDR stock. Mag size of 10, which means it actually holds 12. Which means you can fire it 3 times before you need to reload. And that root has a flat-off grip, which is beneficial.
Hey, you know how I got my hands on that vault key? See, a few years back, Wilhelm and I paid a visit to your little friend Tanis, and we beat her for hours. We ripped it out of her broken fingers. But we let her live, because that's what heroes do. They show mercy.
The time.
You're coming up on the bunker. I'm sending some of my boys to help you out.
Jack, the time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end. And yes, that's a reference to Gladiator. Good enough resale on that. Have you ever shot Face McShooty from here? I think that's the general area. I don't think I've ever done that. Have you ever done it with no scope, just plain old iron sights, like with a Jacobs revolver? Like the sort of thing Morty might do for sport. Or Hammerlock.
To the sky, Slab! My buzzards are coming in! Take out those autocannons, Slab! They're tearing up your air support!
If you got
Always
money,
time
I'll save your
for
life.
a sale. That's actually, that fighter is not bad. I mean, yeah, it's a plain old green, but that's fine. Fuse time too high. This honeycomb pattern floor is reminiscent
That
of...
force field protects the final door to my chambers. It will only deactivate once you've destroyed the bunker.
that one penguin shield part that goes on the side. Now, I've got some sandwiches to go pick up in not too long of a little while, so I'm going to take a short break. I'm back. I'll leave these as they are.
Alright, fun time's over, kiddies. Breaking his mouth breathers couldn't bust my bunker, and neither can you.
Ha!
Hell yeah! One autocannon down!
Right in the sweet spot. That's right. Show me your... Oh! Soft and sensitive.
Jump over those lasers, Slab! The slabs are trying
Exploding.
I disappear.
Watch those laser countermeasures! The slab's got ammo for you out on the ring!
Don't need any just yet. But thank them kindly, I do. Trying to take out as many autocannons as I can. One position.
You're doing great, Slab! Once we bust this bunker, there's nothing to stop you from grabbing the vault key! Just keep fighting!
Good motivational speaker. Looks like that's about all I can do from this position. Yep. Oop. I forgot the lasers go right through that space. They don't do much to you, though. Don't really need the crap. Stuck on scenery. Always stuck on scenery. Let's see what this does. One of these. Yep.
Get out to the ring if you need help!
Oh, did I make it? I don't usually pull that off when I jump over one of those Hyperion blasts. I didn't really need to get all fancy with that. I just like to do so because it's fun.
No more autocannons. Good job, Slab.
I hear an exploder.
You really think I'd protect Angel with nothing but a couple of bots and some flimsy turrets? You see, you're not at the bunker right now. The bunker isn't a place. That's the bunker. Meet the BNK-3R, the greatest defense bot ever built. Designed for myself. Now do me a favor and die.
Oh, crap! The bunker went off on Slabs. This is gonna get messy.
All right. Shooting the bunker with the Morningstar. Look how effective that is. Hyperion weapon versus Hyperion defense system. Not even an over-leveled weapon. It just does the job really well. Where am I stuck on?
Move quickly.
Not going to bother farming for the biatch on normal mode. But on higher difficulties, I just might. $93 sham. Never gotten a sham on normal mode before. I'll take it. I'll give that to another character. Don't really need the sham on normal mode. Totally was not expecting to score a sham. Make use of that. Pass that off to another character. Good resale on the cannon. Perfect sham, if you didn't already know, will have 94% absorb chance. By the way, that binary code, when the bunker is introduced, translates to the number 42. Which, of course, is a reference to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Can I get a new E-Tac? Fun isn't over yet. Party favors. Odd place to stash those. What is that? Coolant? The only thing I don't like about this is the Hyperion sight. Too much zoom. Hyperion sight on this too. I've mentioned this before, but I only know a couple of shield parts. The side part for Pangolin and the side part for Antship. The side part for Pangolin looks like this honeycomb, only more honeycomb. I don't know what manufacturer makes this. I don't know what's the capacitor, what's the rest of it. Well, I can do this all day. That's a reference to a line Roland says in the first game.
I'm nearly there, soldier! I'm climbing up the rear of the control core! I'll meet you inside!
Anything else to check? I don't think so.
Preparing bioscan. Please stand on the Hyperion emblem. Scanning biosignature. Biosignature confirmed. Hello, sexy. Awaiting password.
The password is, I love you.
That voice modulator had better work or this will all be for nothing.
I love you.
Access granted.
Consider this your final warning. No, consider this my final warning. Turn around and I promise I'll make it quick. But I swear, you take one more step, every soul back in Sanctuary will die staring at their own lungs as I rip them from their chests.
Edgy, edgy, edgelord.
Iridium alone could never charge the vault key. It needs a catalyst, something to awaken its power. It needs a siren. Jack acquired his siren catalyst a long time ago. He kept her hidden from the world for years, but finally, you will be able to set her free.
You mean you?
I detect you're getting close. Hurry and reach me. You must get the vault key and deal with me.
Nothing personal. Green label TDOR SMG does just fine on normal mode. I mention this a lot when I'm in this part, but the design of these corridors totally reminds me of codename Tenka, also known as Life Force Tenka.
Executing phase shift. The key is here, but to truly stop Jack from waking the warrior, you cannot just steal the vault key. You must destroy his catalyst. You must destroy...
Me. Jack spent years pumping me full of iridium, using me to charge his key and manipulate his enemies. Destroying the iridium injectors that keep me alive will stop the key from charging and it will end a lifetime of servitude.
You get the hell away from my door!
What the hell are you doing? Angel!
Stop it, you piece of...
Language?
The iridium injectors. Destroy them!
No, you don't! Shields up!
No, I'll try to expose the injectors. Just hold on.
Bandit, if you keep this up, I'm heading down there to blow your brains out myself! You hear me?
Bring it.
He's lying. The cowards would never face you in person.
Prioritize larger target. Bluey time. Yeah. Fired twice because I thought there was another loader behind that one.
Hey! Up here! Need a hand?
I need you to lower the shields around my iridium injectors.
Did I miss something? Or is Angel a siren?
I meant now, Roland.
Right, I'm on it.
Here, refill your ammo.
Good on ammo for now. Why don't you come straight for me?
Worse. He'll try to deal with you, make you think it's your fault. Don't listen.
Guilt and shame are weapons of the weak. Finish him.
Shoot the injector!
Yeah.
I deployed a turret to help you.
The injector is exposed. Destroy it.
Looks like a big purple intestine. Put its name to the test. Can't see.
I'll expose the injectors. Just stay alive.
Too much glare on the screen. First law, that's Asimov's first law, right? Well, I invoke Arthur C. Clarke's third law. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. See what I earned there. Figures I already unlocked it. Having to wait so long for them to fully form. I need to stop getting so impatient with that.
I disappear.
We gotta move!
Lilith should have listened to Roland. Reload. There.
These don't stand a chance against us. Nice shot.
I hear you. Please don't kill my baby girl.
Don't insult her by calling her that. No, it's a term of endearment. In her 20s, at least.
I got the shield down! Hit the injector!
It's done. It's finally done. Thank you, friend.
Angel, you can stop this! I'll still forgive you, baby!
Dad, I have to tell you something. do this to their own daughter?
The kind of guy who deserves to die. She's dead. Jack just lost his only way to awaken the warrior. We got the vault key, but this isn't over yet. We gotta find Jack and take him out. Lilith, take the vault key to Tannis. I'm going after Jack.
Son.
Hyperion vision.
You bastard! I'm gonna...
Language. What's that saying? Don't pick a fight with a man with nothing left to lose. See, I'm gonna show you just how much you have to lose, and I got the most powerful siren on the planet to do it with. Lilith, kill the Vault Hunter. We've got a date to keep with the warrior. Do it, Lilith.
What happened? What the hell just happened? First Bloodwing, now this? Vault Hunter, find me a sanctuary. We gotta get Lilith back.
So the very first character I ever played got wasted. Jack killed him with a perfectly parted Hyperion vision. Karoti rockets. Oh, look at that, a Ravager. Parted differently from the one I found, but it's a blue label.
What the? How the hell did you get back there? Oh, friggin' Vault Hunters. Son of a bitch. Rubbed me blind.
Yeah, sorry about that. I couldn't help myself.
Did I get you to Sanctuary? I feel wrong. This device Jack's using on me.
I think we can do better than this one.
Later, Vault Hunter. Good luck. Almost dead? I can fix that. That'll buy you a couple of seconds, if nothing else. I'll patch you up whenever you need
Nightmares won't stop.
Sounding like a good sale. Pleasure doing business. Don't die. I need your business.
You know what would be great? Having a home. There's always money in the newsstand.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have won. With the death of Roland and the capture of Lilith, the Resistance is no more. The remaining forces are all divided, confused, demoralized. Once and for all, Handsome Jack has proven his moral and intellectual superiority over the bandit hordes. This is Hunter Hellquist saying that Pandora is finally safe. Pandora is finally free.
Your concept of freedom is a bit confusing. Looking for Mike. Oh yeah, this situation here.
This is the bastard that probably stole it in the first place.
Gee, Jim.
I might deal with that in a moment. Since I'm looking for Mike.
Everybody good?
He sometimes shows up right here.
It's a vault hunter. Just be cool.
I think. How much Rid Rock? 64. Approximately 2/3 of the way there.
I think I've got turbo cancer.
Roland. Son of a bitch.
Vault Hunter, we're all we got left. Jack killed Roland, he killed Bloodwing, but he is not gonna kill Lilith. Jack still needs time to charge the vault key. You just need to find out where this warrior is buried. There's only one place on Pandora that'll have that kind of info. The Hyperion Info Stockade. Get there.
Well, no need to be a spaz about it.
Need your help?
The folks in Sanctuary don't know about Roland. Almost none of them would still be alive if it weren't for him, so you might want to let them know.
Hey, Slab. Got something for you. I don't just want to steal the Saltese bombs, Slab. I want to steal their pride. You fly our Slab flags over their camps in Sawtooth Cauldron, and we'll show Mortar's men who the real badasses are. Hey, Slab.
Hey, Slab boy. Well, I'll be getting to that soon enough. Just not in this episode, obviously. So good to no longer be talking in Jack's voice, although it is funny to... Well, who do you think sounds the funniest while speaking in Jack's voice? I think Sal.
Roland's dead? Oh, God. I remember the first time we met. I healed him up after he killed some of Nine Toes' men. He seemed nice enough, quiet, but damn, I'm sorry. He deserved better.
Roland wasn't really the quiet type back then. No, he was more like Axton. In his early 30s.
You need cash? I need things I
mid-30s.
Talked about. Let's talk.
Body part. What? You planning to make some amalgamates?
You know what's great about you. You don't ask questions. If you could get me a few creature parts and never ask why, ever, that'd be awesome.
I've been shot.
I already know why. It's because you're doing the same thing Ned did when he made wereskags. You're trying to make your own breed of amalgamates.
I tell you, man, I'll never forget that time Roland and all them jumped over Piss-Wash Gully. It was good times. Hell, man, now I'm sad. Is this what sad feels like? You kill the crap out of Jack. You hear?
Yeah, I remember Piss-Wash Gully. I remember Nine Toes. Most people who play this game did so without ever having played the first game. From what I've observed, anyway, on YouTube. Doesn't mean that's a universal fact.
What a shame about that Roland lad. Never met him, but we sounded quite kind.
My turn? Jack killed Roland? Son of a bitch. He helped me take care of Mr. Shank, and unlike, well, damn near everyone around here, he always behaved like a gentleman. I don't know what to say. Damn it, am I crying?
It's normal. Nothing, no shame in that.
The resistance can't last.
Don't make defeatist statements in public. Especially when you're a member of a resistance movement.
Roland's dead. Oh. Me and him didn't see eye to eye most of the time. He never liked how I sold guns to the bandits. But I would have died in New Haven if it weren't for him. He was a good man.
Hey, I got a job for you. I was making change for some idiot named Kai a few weeks back and gave him a 10 instead of a 1. I need you to track him down and get the $9 he owes me. He was mumbling into an echo device when he came in. Maybe you can track him by finding his transmissions.
Perfectly parted, corroded. This would actually be a good weapon that most players would overlook, except that it has an insulting and structurally superfluous scope on it. Meteor scope. 9.3 accuracy, and it has a scope, which completely ruins it. Try out those bandit shotguns. On TVHM and higher, you want them to have 3 or 4 barrels, bandit or Torque barrels. And even if they appear to have low accuracy, if they can at least put most of that shot pattern on a sizable, appropriately sized target at a room length distance, for gameplay purposes, that's typically good enough.
You can never be too well armed.
In the first game, it's different. Something just feels different about the way shotguns are. In the first game, the way their accuracy is rated, like on a different scale. 3.6, highest fuse time, I think. Highest fuse time I've ever seen is 3.6. Alright, so that exclamation point indicates those people right there. I'll get that out of the way in a moment. First,
It may be a load of crap, but hell if it isn't entertaining.
this.
It's a giant skag. Oh God, what does it want? What the hell do you want?
I'll wait till I have the B before I do
Resistance
that.
can't last much longer.
Had Roland not forced me to relocate to Sanctuary, I would not be alive today. I am unpleasantly surprised to find that I am sorry that Roland is dead.
Mordecai told me what happened to Roland. So here's what we do. We bury Roland, we save this planet, and we kill Jack. His associates, his friends, his family, everyone he's ever met. We skin them with their own goddamn teeth. I'm sorry. We went our separate ways a few years back, but Roland was my friend, and nobody hurts my friends.
Sorry to bum you out like that, but somebody needed to tell him. I've transmitted a code to Roland's armory to your echo device. I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel it.
Seriously?
My dog a lot slower than he gets blood.
That story-relevant dialogue you were about to tell me gets interrupted by that. It's a good thing I've played this game before, otherwise I might have missed out on some information. Belt buckle. They took off the TCB, they left the lightning bolt. Yeah, the TCB with the lightning bolt, that's an Elvis Presley logo. Stands for taking care of business in a flash. And that's what he had on that belt in the first game. Scorpio. Huh. See how that ordinary absorb shield compares to the sham, just out of curiosity. Now I'll get the Scorpio.
Don't let this all be for nothing, amigo.
A slag
Find
one.
Jack. Kill Jack.
Never gotten a slag one before. I could just sell this this route since I prefer the lance. Still haven't found a replacement Allegiance relic.
You can always trust the gun at your side. See you soon.
The only thing left to do is this.
Vault Hunter? Little help. Look, it's a long story.
No, it's a short story. I write short stories. We were supposed to divide the take 4 ways, but somebody up and nicked it before we could split it up.
Oh, those idiots still screaming at each other? Marshall Freeman here. If you want to do me a solid and shut those morons up so I can get back to my nap, know that only one of them will tell you the truth. The other 3 are liars. If you could figure out which one of them robbed the other and pop it in the head for me, that'd be awesome.
I like this guy's get up and the thing he has on his back. It's stylish.
Sam stole the cash, without question, after she and O'Cantler were done celebrating our successful heist. I saw her stuff the loot down her pants.
Your guns all suck.
Look, between you and me, O'Cantler's the thief. When we were making out, he was all, yeah, baby, I'm gonna steal all that money. And I was like, no, don't do that. And he's like, oh, yeah, baby, I'm gonna. And I was like, that's so wrong.
Got another pistol and a leg brace.
Look, given what we know about human consciousness, I can be certain of only one thing. I didn't steal the money. I know my own mind, and I know my mind didn't steal it. If I knew everyone else's minds, I might be able to help you a bit more, but sadly I can only speak for myself, and I'm doing that now. Speaking, to say that I didn't steal the money.
What's that then?
Sam's full of crap.
I like him. Well, should I do literally what Sheriff What's-His-Face said to do, or should I...
Huh. Guess Jim did steal the cash. But we were friends. That's sad. But maybe we learned something.
Yeah, we learned that Jim stole the cash.
Hey, thanks for saving 75% of us. Take this.
Why'd you walk all the way over there while giving that to me? And why is it that law and order are never close to the same level on normal mode or TVHM? Funny that a shield called Order is made by bandits. Makes perfect sense that a revolver called Law is made by Jacobs. See how much time is left. 7 minutes. 7 items in my inventory. Too much zoom. Confuses the eyes, confuses the brain. Perfectly parted, complete with a flat-off scope, which it doesn't need. So is it really perfectly parted if it has a structurally superfluous scope on it? Tease. Give me that red rock. I might actually do something different this time and buy a bank upgrade before buying a backpack upgrade. Maybe. I'll cross that road when I get to it. Knock him up. Red rock, please. Get it? Red light district. Tease. Oh, looks like it has a TDR scope, bandit barrel.
Nice.
The scope ruins it. That's what I need, red rock. A rose by any other name, what's that a reference to? By the way, the bunker isn't affected by elements, is it? Snyder Mark II. The one you don't want. Tease. $30 out of 30.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Shops are going to change over in just a moment. 155-887.
Sometimes I come.
Plenty of gambling money. I'll try not to gamble for too long.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else, I bet you that. Feeling overburdened by money?
That rat-a-tatter would make a good Zircon gun.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
You ever wondered about the
Guns! Glorious guns!
A decent pair of launchers right there. This is actually a really good launcher. I would almost buy this for another character if I didn't already have so many things to pass along to other characters. It even has a torch sight.
Always happy to take your money.
Just how I like them.
Tell your friend, Marcus Munition.
Get your health and shields right here.
Ha! Catch a gun! Gah! Never doing that again. See you soon.
Not a bad grenade. Longbow fire burst, a blue one, 0 fuse time.
Well, friend. You can always trust the gun at your side.
SMG, more accurate than an assault rifle. Dahl with Hyperion barrel, Vlad with Jake barrel. .1 versus 7.4 fire rate. What was in here?
Insert any dose
Yeah, nothing interesting.
Great, I'm blind. Really well.
Tease. Tease. So much unnecessary zoom. Tease. Aegis. Tease. I forget where that name comes from. Does it have something to do with the Aegean Sea? Tease. Or does the Aegean Sea get its name from whatever Aegis is? I need to research that. Same pattern right there and right there. I wonder what the mathematical probability is on that. Tease. There we go, some red rock. 72% of the way there. That 4-barrel fire shotgun is really going to come in handy at the Iridium Blight. Tease.
Make it through this.
Tease. Tease. There we go. Yeah. Doesn't beat my synergy. Tease. Tease. What am I interested in terms of weaponry? Well, basically level 26 replacements for what I've already got. Double teams.
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
Looks like it lists your equipped weapons in descending order according to rarity rating first, level second, as opposed to it being arranged in the order you put them in here. I've never noticed that before. Jacob's grip is actually better to have on a synergy than a torque grip. They'll still have plenty good fire aim. Can I get a bonus package of Rid Rock, so to speak? Tease. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 bells. What do you get from that? A bunch of money? Tease. I got through there before you had a chance to get in my way, bucket monkey. Smooth move, ex-Lance. Buckethead, or whatever they used to call them back then. Ah, nice. 92, that gives me encouragement. Oh my God. Revenant. That means returner. Typically refers to one who has returned from the dead. All I need is one more 4-piece stack of iridium ingots. Tease. Would be interesting to see how this slag rifle compares to the Scorpio. And there we go.
At least I'm not.
Awesome! Get out of my face!
I will do things differently this time. I will prioritize bank over backpack.
What a sucker! Don't you come back!
Just a moment. I'm back.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
TDR scope ruins it. TDR scope on that too ruins that too. Another TDR scope, but I was never intending to keep that anyway.
Next time you
Okay, I've got just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm back again.
bleed to death. Just think.
Keep having to deal with interruptions. Now...
Dr. Zed.
What was in here? Oh yeah, this.
My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Okay. 5 figures. A bit much to spend on something that I would be passing off to another character. I can sell these. Well, that satisfies my curiosity. Didn't have anything to stash or retrieve, as I recall. I could sell this, it's just hard to say goodbye.
Buy a gun already.
Passionate and analytical at 100% maximum power.
Always happy to do business with a vault hunter.
Well, only a few minutes left till the next shop changeover. Should I hang out until the shops change over again? Do I really need to? Or do I just want to, out of curiosity? could gamble a little bit more. Can't just let a Ravager go to waste. Definitely need fire. Just sell this. Then I'll retire this.
You can always trust the gun at your side. Your cash.
Everybody good?
Don't spend it.
Fire, electric, acid, slag, all elements accounted for. And explodey. And non-elemental. Looking good.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
120. See if I can score a few more ingots of red rock. Ice cream day! Rocky Road is not my fave. I like Rocky Road except for the rocks. I like nuts. I like ice cream. But I don't like nuts in my ice cream. If I'm gonna have chunks of anything in ice cream, I prefer that they be chewy chunks. Teas. Like cookie dough or whatnot. Ah. That's what I wanted. Some red rock ingots. I wouldn't mind having a blue or better crowdsourcing. Tease. More ingots. Tease. Yeah. I don't care too much for Torg barrels on rocket launchers. Even though you get a whole lot of damage potential, the rockets are slow and inaccurate.
Die from me if you want to live.
That's just not my style. That's pretty good. I'll pass that off to another character. That's another type of gun I just can't let go to waste. A twin-shot aftermarket doll pistol. Or a twin-shot doll pistol with a matching barrel, for that matter. Hard to say goodbye to this and this. And they're not even rare. They're just, for what they are, really, really good. Malawan barrel and exhaust. Torg grip.
Don't get killed.
If you're doing a white label only challenge, that wouldn't be a half bad choice. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I will probably never do a whites only challenge, but I might do a greens only challenge.
You can never be too well armed.
That's actually not bad. It's a bit too ordinary. It's a level 24. A Jacob's barrel and maintains a fire rate of 1.0 instead of 0.8, thanks in part to the matching Hyperion grip. Malawan stock. Jacob's scope. This launcher's even better. It's all Malawan up front, including the scope, I think. And that's, what is that, a Torg exhaust port, and it has this accessory, and I forget what that does.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh? I'm sure we'll be doing this.
I get so much use out of Malawan and Bandit launchers on UVHM.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
Fuse time is too high.
Tell your friend, Marcus Munitions.
On both of those.
See you real soon, I'm sure. You're an organ donor,
All right. I'll just put a bunch of my coolest looking guns on there for the typical reason. Because I like my character to look cool when I'm selecting them. I mean, hey, why not? So, nothing left to do now but flip side out of here. So, catch you on the flip side and see you next mission, slaboids.